Hey everyone, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's time for
What's Up Wednesday.
I'm Roger David, here with my partner Jake Reinfeldt. We're going to talk today about the 3 key financial tasks you need to complete before, during, and after a financial crisis that will bring you clarity, certainty, and peace of mind in the decision making that you'll do. Let's get started. The first financial task you need to complete before, during, and after a crisis is quite simply take the test. Know and revisit your risk tolerance. Everybody thinks they're an aggressive investor or can handle risk up until they get that first quarterly statement and realize that their portfolio value has dropped substantially. Then all of a sudden they're thinking, I didn't sign up for this. People think they know the risk tolerance, and maybe they do. But the problem is they don't correlate that into the actual portfolio. And that's where the damage is done. People getting caught up in the emotions of an up market or even a down market. And they begin to make decisions that they shouldn't be making, especially in an emotional state. So what do? First, you test your risk tolerance. Take some quizzes, take some surveys. We have tools in our office that we use. It'll tell you where you sit on the risk-reward spectrum. Even more importantly, you need to test your portfolio. Get some software, work with a financial advocate like us here at Reinfeldt and David, and determine what is the actual risk you're taking on in your portfolio. And what's key in all of this? Correlating the two and also doing it regularly. That's the key to make sure you're not making bad decisions when it comes to your investment portfolio. The second key financial task before, during, and after a crisis is quite simply do the math. Understand your cash flow details. The biggest mistake that any of us make is getting an exact accounting of how much we spend on a monthly basis, and then where are we spending our money? On what? The problem is that if we don't have an accurate picture or understand where we're spending our money, it's very difficult to make adjustments as things arise that are unexpected. So what should you do? You should sit down and develop a detailed cash flow analysis outlining and detailing every expense that you have to the best of your ability. It may not be exact, but then use those expenses in normal everyday life as a benchmark and make changes to them given different scenarios that may come up throughout your lifetime. That's what we do. We then look at these different cash flow scenarios and we revisit them in every one of our review meetings every 6 months with our clients. This is proactive financial planning. This will help you weather the storm and do it in a way with certainty, clarity, and peace of mind.
The third key we would suggest before, during, and after a crisis is build it. Establish and maintain an emergency reserve fund. Not having an emergency reserve fund, honestly, is one of the main reasons a financial plan can fail. There are things that pop up in life that cost money that are unexpected, and having this emergency reserve fund helps. That could include losing your job, becoming disabled, or smaller things like a roof leak or your water heater bursting. And if you don't have money like this set aside to cover those unexpected expenses, it can really derail your financial plan. Now, determining how to create it, how much, that's something that we'll do with you here at Reinfeldt and David. Typically, when you're working, you need about 6 months worth of living expenses saved away. In retirement, it could be 18 to 24 months. We'll help you with that. The biggest thing is we need to build it because it could be a lifesaver.
So what we're really trying to say with the 3 things you need to do before, during, and after a financial crisis is simply don't bury your head in the sand. Taking the attitude of, I'll deal with it later, I don't want to know, I don't want to look at it, those are not answers. Those are recipes for disaster. So whether you are one of our existing clients right now and are concerned about things, give us a call. Let's schedule a phone call or a meeting before your next scheduled review meeting in 6 months. If you're not a client of ours, give us a call. Send us an email. We'd like to help. Because at the end of the day, we want to be your personal financial advocate. And just remember, to get through a crisis with certainty, clarity, and peace of mind, you need to do simply 3 things.
Take the test, do the math, and build it.
We want to help. We'll be right alongside you the entire way.